poppin', peeps? It's your boy Am for CancerMoonsTarot. I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. Guys, so sorry for going live late today. We had a thunderstorm that was going on for quite some time. You might still hear a little bit of thunder in the background, but the rain was going crazy, and then there's a little bit of like a leak in my window, so I got to be mindful because my whole electronics are over here. So I had to watch over that storm and monitor it for a little bit, but everything seems to be okay right now. So with that being said, hello everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. Quick announcement before we start off today's video. I just wanted to announce that Pisces Love 5, baby, you did end up winning the giveaway for the Looking Inward candle. So congratulations to you, my love. I hope you personally do enjoy this candle. Definitely let me know what you think. Now, we did see Capricorn for the first sign today. So without further ado, let's begin. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you guys are well. All right, baby, what do we got going on here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, my Capricorn peeps, we're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got? Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the Sun card. Cool. You could be connecting with a Leo here for a few of you. Taking a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Nine of Cups. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Seven of Wands. And then lastly for the Capricorn peeps is going to be the Hangman card. So, having a look here in the next 24 hours for you, Capricorn, you could be dealing with potentially a Leo or possibly a Piscean as well. Now, having a look at your cards here, the Sun card to the Nine of Cups, that's a pretty content type of energy for sure. Sun card is the card of happiness, and then when you look at the Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups, is typically that card of being very content and very fulfilled within the moment. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with the Seven of Wands over here. So Seven of Wands is an energy of restriction. So it does feel to me that you're over here doing your best to be happy, Capricorn, but there might be something that's in the way or something that's potentially restricting you, because looking at the outcome that's present, the Hangman card represents stagnancy, okay? So real quick, I do want to clarify, I do want to clarify real quick the Seven of Wands. Why do we got the Seven of Wands showing up here for Capricorn? And clarifying that Seven of Wands, we do have here the Queen of Wands. Now watch out, because the Queen of Wands can be a sneaky little shit, to throw that out there in a very blunt type of manner. Queen of Wands can be a fantastic card. It can be a card of motivation, feeling in your power, feeling in your energy, but it also could be the card of somebody who thinks that they are top dog, the card of somebody who thinks they deserve what it is you have, and considering that they don't have it, it could be jealousy. It could be somebody here who's having a little bit of a power trip and a shatter to their ego because they are not in the position that you're in. Now, I do see a situation where maybe some of you Capricorns here are getting a sense of reward. Maybe you guys are getting rewarded for the outstanding job you're doing in your careers, or an outstanding reward for something you're doing in general. If that's the case, be mindful. There is somebody here in the shadows that's not very happy. They wish they were the ones being rewarded instead of the ones who may potentially even be getting reprimanded. I don't even know. That could be the situation here as well. But somebody here is not happy. They're kind of wishing here, Capricorn, that they had your spot. So I would be mindful of that in the next 24 hours. You know, if you're at your job and your boss is telling you you're doing great work and you're doing a good job, you know, feel out the vibe for the people that are giving you the dirty looks, okay? Because it might be somebody here wishing that they had what it is you had. Now, if it's not within the workspace, it can be any kind of other area in your life. Do take that how that resonates to you. But overall, Capricorn, if you're feeling a bit of resistance here to enjoy your happiness, it could be because somebody here is trying to go out of your way to make sure that you don't enjoy it, all right? As unfortunate as that is, there might be some toxic person here lurking in the background, making it their plan to not let you enjoy your happiness and peace. So, if you do end up identifying who that person is, restrict yourself from them as much as possible, limit yourself from them as much as possible, because unfortunately, there are individuals like this out here in the world, and they are not fun people to be surrounded by. So Capricorns, this reading is not saying, by the way, that you are not going to be happy in the next 24 hours, or you're not going to be content or in a good space. You are, but there may be somebody here who's trying to take that away from you, or who could be throwing shade, or could be throwing some sort of negative energy towards you. If that's the case and you figure out who that person is, don't even bother. Like, do everything you can to restrict yourself from them. Keep yourself focused on you, your success, the good energy, the good vibes you have. Essentially, don't let somebody over here steal your shine. All right, Capricorns, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out here with the earth signs today. We're gonna go ahead and do earth, water, fire, air, jumping on into our water, we're going to have a look here at the Cancerian fam. Cancer season's coming to a close quite shortly. I hope you guys had yourselves a fantastic season, and happy birthday to all of my Cancerian peeps. Let's see what's up, man. What do we got going on here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what energy do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancerian, we're going to get ourselves this last shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the 10 of Cups. You could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the Knight of Pentacles. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Justice card. And then looking at the outcome that's present for you is going to be the 10 of Wands. So, having a look here at you guys for your next 24, 10 of Cups here to the Knight of Pentacles. You're working very hard right now on being stable, especially having stability in your own happiness. You know, being a Cancer, we're very emotional people. And, you know, I do feel like at certain times in our lives, we definitely experience lots of ups and downs due to the fact of how sensitive we can be. So when we react and respond to certain situations, we may react a little bit more sensitive than other people. But overall, though, with the 10 of Cups here to the Knight of Pentacles, it's like I'm doing everything that I can to keep my energy, my emotions, my feelings in a very, very, very stable place. You're doing everything that you can to keep yourself in a good mood. It kind of gives me the vibrations, Cancer, that you're focusing on building a routine, which, by the way, just to let you guys know, Cancerians are very good when we follow through with structure, when we follow through with routine. Personally, when I'm off schedule, I am all over the place. When I don't have a solid routine or a solid schedule, things for me don't feel very free flow. They feel very out of place. So for any Cancers here that are working on consistently focusing on their happiness, their contentment in life, doing the things that make them feel good, the more you apply that onto a nice schedule to follow, the easier it's going to be to go through with what is giving you all this positivity within your routine. Now, having a look at what you're dealing with, Cancer, you are dealing with the Justice card, so you're really focusing on balancing things out right now in your life. I think you're taking very practical approaches, very balanced approaches towards the things that you're doing. You definitely seem energetically very leveled and very level-headed, which I love to see for you. And looking at the outcome that's present here, 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is typically the energy, right, where we're holding on to too much, where we could be burdened, where a lot could be happening. But at the same time, if you look at the 10 of Wands, it could actually be seen in a positive light too, where it's like, I'm just tackling a lot. And that always doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could be about really managing yourself, really staying on top of schedule, getting things done. So Cancer, I feel like you're taking on a lot right now, but it is going very successfully. You're taking on a lot right now to better yourself, to better your life, and to most of all, stay consistent to a very good schedule here that's going to keep you in a high vibrating energy. So Cancers, you're very focused here and committed to staying in a high vibrational energy. I feel like you guys are coming forth with a really good routine right now to keep yourselves in a good space. I think that you're working super hard, and the work is really starting to show and pay off here for you. So hats off to you guys. You're doing awesome. All right, Cancer, I love it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our earth, we did our water, hopping on into the fire. What do we got coming in here for the Sagittarius gang? What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 81 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, all right? All right, Team Saggy, we're going to grab ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on? Sagittarius, overall energy for you is going to be the 6 of Wands. Ooh, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. Having a look at your current energy, we got here the Devil in reversed. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do have here the King of Wands in the reverse. And then lastly for you guys is going to be the 5 of Wands. So, having a look into your next 24 hours, Sagittarius, we got here the 6 of Wands and the Devil card in reverse. As far as what I'm seeing for you guys, this is the energy of success, but it's also the energy of success due to what it is that you're dropping. This is about dropping the negativity, dropping the energy of feeling stuck, or dropping the dead weight that was holding you back in order for you guys to keep growing and keep shining. So Sagittarius, whoever the Devil in reverse was, whether it was you needed to drop off a certain toxic person in your life, you needed to cut out a certain type of partner, a friend, maybe you had to cut out a job you were doing, whatever it is that needed to be cut off, it's like the moment the dead weight has been cut off, dude, you guys are soaring towards success over here. So it feels very positive. I mean, having a look at what what it is you're dealing with, King of Wands in the reverse position, you know, for a while you felt very discouraged and very unmotivated to go after what it is you've wanted. I feel like ultimately, you know, the environment you were surrounded by made you feel like you were always constantly at battle or constantly having a struggle. You know, I definitely feel like there was somebody here who would constantly intertwine with what it is you wanted to do. So for example, let's say you're a Sagittarius that was in a relationship with somebody. Maybe you had your own goals, dreams, and aspirations. Maybe you had a partner who didn't support you. Maybe you had a partner who would constantly put you down for the things you've wanted to do. And even if it's not about a romantic love partner, this could be a parent, this could be a friend, this could be a close person to you in your life, this could be a boss, it could be anybody. So it's almost like you were dealing with this constant critique energy of somebody who was always knocking down what it is you wanted to do. Now that that person's kicked out the door, all the way out on the curb, you are so clear-headed, you are so focused and so tapped in to get from point A to point B that this dead weight can't hold you back anymore. There's no longer a struggle because the cause of the struggle has been eliminated. So, Sagittarius, love it for you. Things here are looking well. And I love when people finally rise above whatever's holding them back and say, you know what? You ain't worth it. I got to do me. And I'm happy to see that for you. And nothing but success and love to you, man. Really want to see you guys shine, okay? All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our earth, we did our water, we did our fire. Jumping on in here to the air sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please? I said air sign. I didn't even pick the sign yet. What information do we got showing up here for Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, Aqua? What do we got coming in here for Team Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aquarius, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aquarius, overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Wands. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Ten of Swords in reversed. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we do have here the High Priestess in reversed. And then lastly, for the Aquarius peeps, we do got here the Knight of Pentacles. So looking into your next 24 hours, guys, we got here the Six of Wands and the Ten of Swords in the reverse position. When you see the Ten of Swords reversed, it means that something's not yet over, something hasn't finished, so it's not talking about the ending of a cycle. I feel like you thought something was over, but now you're recognizing that it's just the beginning, which is one of the most beautiful experiences you can have. For example, you know, sometimes you might think that you're in a place in your career where it's about to be over, and then little do you know, holy shit, this is just actually the beginning of my path, the beginning of my career. You know, for some of you guys, you might have felt like you were at a really harsh spot with a romantic partner. You thought that it was about to be over, and then suddenly you realized, wow, this is actually just the beginning to our relationship, and I can't wait for it to continue to thrive and to continue to keep on going forward. Now, having a look at what it is you're dealing with, High Priestess reversed, I definitely feel like you've been caught in your ego for a little bit, Aquarius, and hopefully, you know, hearing that term caught in your ego isn't something that bothers you, because I'm not trying to come from a negative angle, so I just want to go ahead and clarify that before we start. When we're in our ego, that could be listening to our negative thoughts. That could be listening to other people's opinions. That could be listening to everything that goes against what we truly want. When our intuition is trying to speak, it's very hard sometimes to let the intuition talk when the ego is speaking louder. So I do feel like a lot of you guys have been caught in that position where your ego's just been talking a lot louder than your actual intuition, because your intuition's been trying to tell you something in your life isn't over yet, Aquarius. It's not the end of the road for you. You know, there's more in store for you, but it feels to me like on an ego level, you were so set on something being done, you no longer succeeding, you no longer going forward, you thought something was going to be finished and it wasn't going to work within your favor, but it's actually the opposite that you're going to be experiencing. So having a look at the outcome that's present, Knight of Pentacles, you got a long path ahead of you. You got a stable path that's still going to continue for you, Aquarius, based upon whatever this reading resonates to. So for those of you that thought a relationship was over, guess what? It's just beginning. It's just starting. You're about to see so many magnificent and wonderful things in that relationship ahead. Same thing with your career. If you thought your career path was over, it's not. It's just beginning, and you're about to see so much more amazing things going forth in your career. Now, I'm not the type of person that ever talks about health, but one thing I will mention for you, Aquarius, is for those of you that thought that a certain type of health issue was going to remain being the way that it is, I feel like things are going to improve for you as well. So for Aquarians here that haven't had the most, you know, amazing health overall, if you've been dealing with something, I feel like your health is definitely going to increase in a very positive way here too, based upon this experience. So I never make comments on health, but considering that it is something very, very positive and good to hear, I wanted to go ahead and make sure that some of you guys got that, since that was a message that came through. So definitely big improvements there. Awesome to see, happy to see it for you, okay? So it's not over, man. The end is not here. There is a lot more in store for you, Aquarius, all right? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs. Moving on to the second batch now. Let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Taurus gang. What do we got going on for the bull gang, baby? Messages for Team Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my bull gang, let's go ahead and see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on? Taurus, overall energy for you. Hello. We got here a 10 of Wands in the reverse. Releasing burdens, letting go of things. It is time to leave things in the air and let it soar and fly away, okay? Having a look here at the current energy for you. We do got here the Tower. Massive realization stepping on in here for you, Taurus. Looking at what it is you're dealing with. You got the 5 of Swords, and then looking at the outcome for you. We do have here the 6 of Cups. I'm hearing everything leads back to your past. I don't know why that's what's coming up here. I mean, the 6 of Cups is a past card, but hearing that everything leads back to your past is an interesting statement, to say the least. So Taurus, having a look here, you got the 10 of Wands in reverse, and you have here the Tower. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are going to start realizing why you are the way you are. Your past can have a pretty huge influence on who you are today. And I think that a lot of you guys are going to start to see that. You're going to start to have that major awakening where you recognize all the stuff that happened to me in my past, all the stuff that I collided and clashed with, all the stuff that affected me really still carries out into my daily life today. And that is something that I want to change. Because when you see the Tower card, it's not only a card that brings forth massive awakenings, but it's a card that brings forth massive, massive change. So with that being said here, I definitely think that a lot of you guys are becoming aware of the fact that your past has influenced you in certain ways up until today. And there are things that you no longer want to be influencing you here. So it's about taking a trip down memory lane and seeing how the past has continued to be reliving itself in your life today, and deciding that things need to be changed here so we can truly release and cut out the past so that there's no more forward movement here of the past merging with your present. So Taurus, I like this for you guys. You're becoming hella aware here of what it is you previously experienced and how it's affecting you today, and you're doing everything you can to cut that out so that you can look forth in your present moment without your past still affecting you. It's about letting your past be your past in peace. It's about letting your past be the past in peace, leaving it in peace, and being able to just not have that affect you now going forward, okay? Awesome. All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our earth, hopping on into our water. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Scorpio gang. What do we got, baby? Messages for Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, we're going to grab ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we shall see what's up. Hopefully, all is well. What do we got going on, man? Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the 4 of Wands in the reverse. So, you might be dealing with a fire sign for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, here you are. We got here the Tower card, which is a Scorpio energy. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got the 5 of Cups. And then lastly for you, Team Scorpio, is going to be the Page of Cups in the reverse. So, Scorpio, stepping on foot into your next 24 hours, 4 of Wands here, all the way to the Tower card. As far as what I'm seeing for you guys, it does seem to me like you're starting to become aware that maybe something isn't all that perfect as you once thought it was. It's kind of about seeing, it's about like seeing beneath what you thought. I mean, having a look at what it is you're dealing with the 5 of Cups. I think you're a little bit disappointed here, Scorpio, because you saw something and it seemed magnificent. But when you came up and got a bit of a closer look, you started to see the flaws. You started to see the things that weren't so solidified about this situation. So this could be about anything, by the way. 4 of Wands doesn't have to signify just a relationship in life. It could be a job. Maybe you thought something was really wonderful, and then you started to work that job, and you started to see why it's not for you at all. Same thing with a relationship. Maybe you thought on paper everything sounded fantastic and looked fantastic, but the closer you got to the person, the more you saw certain things that you didn't like or that you felt weren't necessarily good for you. So there's definitely a wake-up call, I feel, stepping in here into the next 24 hours. You're taking a closer look to something in your life, and you're starting to see that maybe it's not all as perfect as I thought it was. And with the outcome here being the Page of Cups in reverse, you know, that outcome energy showing up for you is like, I'm not really too sure if I entirely want to keep devoting my energy to this situation. So if you start to see that maybe a relationship isn't as good as you thought it was, you're thinking, do I want to continue with this relationship? Or a job, do I want to continue with this job? You know, you start to find yourself questioning yourself after you take a bit of a closer look. But here's my thing. I wouldn't necessarily say, you know, jump into the energy where you question yourself and then you think about it and it's like, you know what, maybe I should walk away. Ask yourself instead the reasons to stay in this situation, because nothing in life is perfect, right? There is no such thing as perfection. Everything is perfectly imperfect. So instead of asking yourself why you should leave, Scorpio, I would say ask yourself why you should stay. If the reasonings of why you should stay in a situation definitely outweigh the reasons why you should walk away from it because it's not as perfect as you'd like it to be, I think that's a good reason to stay. But if you find that there's not many reasons that are good for you to stay and there's more to leave, then you kind of have your answer there. So I would kind of work up a little bit of pros and cons in order to give you guys a little bit more of a solid decision, okay? All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our earth, we did our water, hopping on in here to the fire. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Aries gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for the Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got showing up here for Team Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Aries peeps, we're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the 10 of Swords. So 10 of Swords, ending of a cycle, ending of a situation. When you see the 10 represents the finality. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the 3 of Swords reversed. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got the 2 of Swords reversed. And then lastly, for the Aries peeps, we do have here the Moon card. So Aries, setting foot into your next 24 hours, we got here the 10 of Swords all the way to the 3 of Swords reversed. What this is saying to me, guys, is that you're in a position right now where something in your life is over, a cycle has come to an ending, and you are choosing to be the one who's avoiding it and choosing to be the one who's ending it. So you guys are making the choice here to let something be done. I do see that with the 2 of Swords reversed being what it is you're dealing with, this is a very final decision type of energy. 2 of Swords reversed means I have no indecision whatsoever. I'm making this choice because I feel like it's the right choice, and I'm going to continue to stand by it. Having a look at the outcome that's present, we got here the Moon card. Moon card is that energy where you looked at everything on an emotional level, and you really decided to feel out the situation and go with what it is you're feeling and go with what it is your gut was telling you. So Aries, in your next 24 hours, if you guys have a very solidified feeling, you're not going to go against what it is that you're feeling and what it is that your body's telling you to do. You guys are rolling with it. So if you feel like something needs to be done and over with, you guys are definitely making that decision here in your next 24 hours. And it's always great, right? And it's always a good thing to go with what it is you feel is best for you. So if you feel like it's time to walk out of a friendship, it's time. If it's time to walk out of a relationship, it's time. If it's time to change careers, it's time. Whatever you feel like it's time to do, go for it, because you're being called to something else. That's what it always is. When it's time to let something go, when it's time to end a cycle, it's time to walk to a new cycle, right? That's how it's always going to work. We're going to be never ending going through cycles. We're constantly going to be going through them in our lives. So when one chapter closes in that book, another chapter is going to be available for you, you know? So you feel like it's time, and if it's time, answer that call and see where you're going. All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire, we did our water, we did our earth, hopping on in here to the air sign. What do we got going on here for the lovely Gemini gang? What's up, baby? Messages for Team Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini. Interesting energy showing up here for you. Let's see what's up, though. I feel a bit of an interesting vibe. Gemini, overall energy for you. Hello, we got here a 10 of Cups. I like that. You might be dealing with a water sign for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, that's where the interesting vibe comes in. We got here the King of Cups in reverse. So, you have a 10 of Cups as the overall energy, but King of Cups reversed, it's like I have all this happiness, but I'm not enjoying it. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with, we got the King of Swords. And then looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So Gemini, looking into your next 24 hours, you have tons of things around you that definitely make you happy. You have tons of things around you that are definitely good. But having a look at what it is you're dealing with, you know, King of Swords, that's the energy of being a little bit too serious, I feel. Because it could be the energy of discipline, it could be the energy of determination, but I also feel like it's the energy of just being a little too serious here. You know, you have a lot of things around you, but because you're so focused on making sure that you are building and establishing a Ten of Cups type of lifestyle, you're not giving yourself the opportunity to actually enjoy it. Does that make sense, Gemini? Like, have you ever seen people who are like, oh, I work all these crazy hours to make all this fucking money, and then guess what? Do they ever fucking enjoy the money they make? Think about it, man. Think about it for a second. All these people, right? They bust their ass to make all this freaking money, and then when do they have the time to enjoy it if they're always at work? When do they have the time to enjoy it when they're constantly doing their work to make all this crazy money, right? Kind of seems like that same familiar type of energy for me, Gemini. It's like you are really doing everything you can to work and to create and to establish this amazing life right now, but you're not giving yourself the time to enjoy it. You know, you're taking it a little bit too seriously. Whereas right now you can lighten up a little bit and give yourself the time to enjoy it, dude, because you should, you know? We spend our lives building and building and building and conquering and going crazy and making everything bigger and making everything better. And it's like, why can't we just settle down for a second and like what we have and enjoy it and chill in it and be present, right? Because the more that we keep on thriving to be better and better and better, the more we're missing out on how damn good shit really is right now, you know? Taking a look at the outcome that's present, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Gemini, nothing's changing here, you know? Your world right now isn't getting bad. Your world right now isn't shifting into something negative. Your world is great. You've created a lot of wonderful stuff, you know, and nothing changed. You know, the wonderful stuff you have is still right here in front of you. So I would definitely say try to lighten up, man, and just be present and enjoy it, you know? Instead of working so dang hard to make sure that you're keeping up with this great, amazing lifestyle. It's like, it's okay to just relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor for a little bit, dude. All right? Be present, man. Definitely enjoy what you got here, because it's important to do that. You know, we never know how long we have here in this planet. Nobody knows what happens afterwards, whether we come back, we don't come back, turn into a rock. I don't fucking know. But what I do know is I want to enjoy it as much as possible, and I think everybody deserves to have that. All right? All right, Geminis, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of zodiacs for the day. Moving on to the last and final batch. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Virgo gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What messages do we got showing up here, please, for Team Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Virgo, we're going to go ahead and see what's up, man. Hope you guys are doing well. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Judgment in the reverse. You could be connecting here with a Scorpio for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Magician in reversed. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got the Seven of Wands in reverse. And then looking at your outcome that's present, we do have here the Six of Wands. Excuse me for just one moment. Thank you very much. So, as far as what I'm seeing for Virgos here in the next 24, Judgment in the reverse and the Magician in reverse. I do feel like right now you're not trying to show up for something. You're not trying to give a second chance to something. It just seems to me like you're very closed off entirely, Virgo. I mean, having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Now, the Seven of Wands in reverse position is interesting because that means you're relatively open. So, Virgo, you might be closed off to something, but you're available and open to something else. And I think that is about the path you guys are currently going on. I mean, having a look at the outcome that's present, you got here the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is about a good path. It's about a path of success, a path that you feel is righteous for you to take. So it does seem to me like you're closing out an opportunity you're uninterested in, and you're going towards what it is you are interested in here, moving into your next 24 hours. Now, this could be the energy of maybe shutting down a person who's interested in you to pursue somebody else that you want, shutting down a job opportunity to continue to do whatever job you want to do. I just feel like right now there's going to be some sort of opportunity manifesting for you that you're not interested in giving your energy and attention to. You guys know what you want, and because you're so clear about it, you're going to continue to get what it is you want. And this is what I like, because the universe sometimes tests people, you know? It'll throw a bit of a curveball at us. It'll give us another opportunity of something completely different than what it is we want to see if we'll choose that, to see what our commitment is, and if we are truly committed to what it is we desire. And for the fact, Virgo, that you are very clear-headed and very clear on the choices of what you want and the path that you guys want to continue to thrive on, the universe is like, okay, that's cool. I got my answer. Virgo here isn't deterring from the path that they want. They're going to continue to go forward on it. And therefore, you're going to be successful in that manner. So Virgos, if you guys have your eyes on the prize, if you guys have a clear-headed mentality of what it is you want, keep on going towards it, dude, because you're definitely going to see some of the fruits of your labor, okay? All right, I like that, man. Right on. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, all of the earth signs are done for today. Hopping on into the water signs. Let's have a look here at the Pisces, baby. What do we got going on for the fish? Messages for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Pisces? Messages for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my fish, we're going to get one more shuffle, man, and we will see what's up. Hopefully, the fish are doing well. What do we got going on for the fish? Pisces. Overall energy for you is going to be the Death in reverse. So you can be connecting with a Scorpio for a few of you. Taking a look here at your current energy, we got here the Ten of Pentacles, looking at what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Two of Cups, and then lastly for the Piscean peeps is going to be the Moon card in reverse. So you might be dealing with a Pisces. You also could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. Now in your next 24, Death in reverse, Ten of Pentacles upright, I definitely feel like something here is not changing for you, but at the same time, I think you're okay with that. I mean, looking at your current energy being the Ten of Pentacles, things are kind of stable, right? So why worry? Why want things to change if things are pretty stable right now and if things are going good? I mean, looking at what it is you're dealing with the Two of Cups. This is the energy of being hella connected to somebody, hella connected to something. So considering that you have a solid connection to something in your life right now, Pisces, considering that whatever it is you are connected to is going incredibly well and is incredibly stable, it's like I have no worries right now. So I think that you're in a pretty good flow state with something, to put it bluntly. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present, the Moon card in reversed, there's nothing bad happening here. There's nothing that's like affecting you emotionally. It's like everything's pretty rock solid. So you might be in a position, Pisces, where your career is in an amazing state right now, where your romantic relationship's in an amazing state, where your friendships or your life in general is in an amazing state. And with that being said, you're like, yeah, I don't want this to change at all, and nothing is changing. And considering I'm in such a good space, I can continue to acknowledge this, and I can continue to take the opportunity to enjoy it as much as I can. I was recently just talking to a zodiac sign before you guys. It was either last sign or the sign before it, about how, I think it was Gemini I was talking to, right? I was saying how you need to make sure you allow yourselves to enjoy the good stuff you have in front of you. And for you, Pisces, that's what you're nailing in this reading. You guys are saying, yo, shit's going really well, and I'm going to keep taking advantage and taking the opportunity to enjoy it as much as I can. Things haven't changed yet. Things are still stable. Things are still awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to tap into whatever good thing is going on in my life that brings me joy. And as you should. All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Pisces love, thank you so much for, I believe you sent $4.99. Let me double check here. I had a pop-up in the way. Thank you for the $4.99, my love. Thanks as always, Aunt, sending you good vibes and have an awesome week. You as well, Pisces love. Appreciate it. Once again, congrats on the candle. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for your donation, all right? So, we finished up our beautiful water signs. We also finished up our beautiful earth signs. Hopping on into the fire now, we're going to go ahead and check out the Leo, okay? What do we got going on here for Team Leo, baby? Messages for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, man? All right, my Leo. I feel like you guys are coming through here really quick. We're going to get one more shuffle here, and I think you guys are good. Yeah, that was fast, man. Messages don't usually come in that quick for me when I'm shuffling, but let's see what's up with you. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Fool in reverse. You could be connecting with an Aries for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got the Seven of Pentacles in reversed. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got the Four of Pentacles. And then lastly for the Leo peeps is going to be the Hermit card in the reverse. So, Leo, stepping foot into your next 24, we got the Fool in reverse all the way to the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, right now I definitely feel like this is the vibe of just, I don't got time right now to really take any, well, I'm hearing you don't have time to take something slow. I don't know what you're in a rush for here. Leo, definitely go to bed a little bit earlier tonight. That's the message that's going to, definitely help one Leo. Go to bed a little earlier tonight. If you have an important meeting tomorrow, if you have somewhere you got to be, I don't want you guys to oversleep. So definitely get a little bit of rest a little earlier tonight. It'll benefit you guys a lot if you have a very important day tomorrow. Nonetheless, though, Leos, Fool in reverse, Seven of Pentacles reversed, you're kind of not really patient towards something right now, and you're kind of not in the mood to want to invest in something. I mean, having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Four of Pentacles. That means you want to keep to yourself. But looking at the outcome that's present, Hermit in reversed, it's like you want to keep to yourself, Leo, but it's like you're getting forced to get out of your shell, is the energy that's showing up for you. So it's like, You don't want to do something, but it's like, I have to do it, you know? So that's a pretty interesting energy showing up here for you. You know, maybe you got like a big important day coming up tomorrow, and it's like, I wish I could just push it off till next week. I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. You know, maybe you have to give this presentation at work. Maybe you guys have to go do a job interview. Maybe you have to go hang out with somebody that you don't really want to see. Whatever the case is, Leo, I'm definitely feeling that energy where it's like, I just want to put my energy in something else for the day, but I can't because I have something here that's important that I need to take care of. So there is some sort of either responsibility showing up here for you or some sort of priority that needs to get taken care of, and I feel like you're definitely not in the mood to do it. But at the end of the day, I think we've all been there before. I have had days where I've had to show up and do shit that I did not want to do, whether it was like I wasn't in the right energy, I didn't feel good, I was fucking tired, I was cranky. You know, we all have those types of things to do, but the best, I guess, piece of advice that I can offer you is if you change your perspective a little bit and say, you know what, I'm just going to show up, I'm going to knock what I got to do out of the park, and then once I'm done with that, I can go back to just being in recluse and doing me. If you look at it more in that perspective, it can make it a heck of a lot easier. For example, if you're dreading a meeting tomorrow at work, if you're dreading an important presentation, right? It might suck. You might not want to do it, but if you guys go out there, do it, kill it, nail it, you don't got to worry about it afterwards, right? If you were to push it off for another week or two, then you're going to worry about it the day before again. So if you guys just get in that mentality of knocking out whatever it is you got to do and just realizing that you can relax and do whatever the heck you want later, you're in a much more better mentality afterwards. So guys, I would try to get in that energy real quick and say, you know what? I'm going to hype myself up. I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to handle it. I'm going to get it done. And then I'm going to go do me. Point blank period. All right? All right, Leos. Not sure how many of y'all that'll resonate to, but hopefully if it does, hopefully that can help you out a little bit, okay? You guys got this. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, all the fire signs are done, all the water signs are done, all the air signs are done, all the earth, water, and fire are done. Last but not least, jumping into our air signs, let's have a look here at the Libra gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please? For the zodiacs of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Libra, we're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on? Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Emperor. Ooh, that's the first time we've seen the Emperor come out today. You could be dealing with an Aries for a few of you. Having a look at your current energy, we got the Sun in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we do have here the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And then looking at the outcome that's present for you, Libra, we do have here the Four of Wands in reverse. So, taking a look into your next 24 hours, Libra, we got here the Emperor all the way to the Sun in reverse. Emperor card is the card of control. It's the card of the recognition that you are in control of your choices, your thoughts, you know, well, not necessarily your thoughts, but you're in control of like what you do, right? So with the Sun card in the reverse over here, you're acknowledging that there's something clearly not making you happy. So with the Emperor being the overall energy, you're also acknowledging that I have a choice here. If something isn't making me happy, to shift and align my energy to something else that will. So you're recognizing the power of choice here. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Ace of Pentacles in reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed could mean a missed opportunity, so maybe some of you guys are upset about the fact that you missed out on something. Maybe you missed out on an opportunity for work, an opportunity for love, an opportunity for something you wanted. Maybe you missed out on the opportunity to go see a concert you wanted to see. Whatever the case may be though here, Libra, there does seem to be a missed opportunity showing up, and I think that that's what's disappointing you so much, because it's like, I wish I would have taken it when I could have. But at the end of the day, though, you are the Emperor. You are in control of the choices that you make, and you can choose to look at this situation as, oh fuck, I missed this opportunity, life sucks, or what can I do now to get myself an even better opportunity? What could I do now to actually prepare myself in the future to still get what it is I want? Because there's no way we're never going to be able to do what it is we want to do. There's always going to be a way, right? So with that being said, if you guys missed out on something, why don't you look at what it is you can do now in order to try to get something even better, or even get the same thing? You know, for example, let's say you missed out on a job opportunity. All right, maybe that job didn't take you, but why don't you look at these other jobs that might be interested in taking you too, that are in the same exact field? If you missed out on an opportunity in love, maybe that wasn't meant to be with you and that person. Doesn't mean you can't meet somebody better. If you missed out on going to see somebody's concert, see when they're going to be on tour again. You know, at the end of the day, there should always be an opportunity of redemption for you to get whatever it is you feel like you personally missed out on. So looking at the outcome that's present here, Four of Wands in reversed, I know you might not be happy right now, Libra. You might be a little bit upset that something maybe didn't go in your favor, maybe you were too late on an opportunity, maybe you just didn't notice something happened and an opportunity passed you by, whatever the case may be, just remember that you have the power of choice and the power of perception. You can choose to look at this situation as something inherently negative and beat yourself up for it, or you can choose to say, hey, maybe it wasn't meant to be, and there are going to be other opportunities out there. I just need to be ready for them, and I need to open myself up to them, okay? All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to the peeps that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, and thank you for your support, man. You guys are appreciated. I just wanted to say, for everybody who sent in donations today, guys, thank you so much for that. It helps out more than you all know. Really appreciate the generosity. And for everybody who's in the chat right now, if you guys can drop a like, that would be awesome. Thank you so much for being here. If any of you guys are new to the channel and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe, baby. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate that. Couple of things on the agenda for this week. Coming up tomorrow, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your mid-July tarot readings will be available on my YouTube channel. So if you are an air sign, I got you, baby. Your videos will be posted up tomorrow. As for the earth signs, you guys will probably come out the day after, so no worries there. This week, all mid-July readings will be available for every zodiac sign. So far, I have water and fire available, so if you're a water sign or a fire sign, check out your mid-month message for the month of mid-July. But for air signs, you'll be out tomorrow for sure, and earth signs, you guys are coming soon. So they're going to be done this week, guys. For those of you still waiting on a reading, you will see it shortly, okay? I did want to mention, guys, as well, if you're still interested in any of the crystal healing candles that I have, you can check the link in the description below. The Looking Inward candle is the most recent candle that I have come out with my partner. So if you guys want to purchase this, feel free to. First link in the description below. If you want to check out any other awesome candle and or soap products, you can check that in the description as well, okay? Head over to saponeandcandela.com and you guys can go check out anything that you might be interested in, okay? All right, everybody. I love you. Have a happy Monday. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend, and we'll be looking towards a fantastic week, man. Can't wait for it, all right? All right, guys. I love you. Enjoy your day, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.